We're up 110 points odd. Nimesh is with us to help us out with what he's picking up in T-Street Chatter. Well, Nimesh, what are you picking up on flows?
Hi, Nigel. Another strong day, again largely led by financials, and I'll speak a bit more about the financials because if you look at yesterday's data as well, the FI buy number was close to 6,000 crores, and 50% of that buying was largely in the private bank names. Same is the trend today as well. I understand at least in two large private bank stocks, there are bids worth thousands crores each, at a leading FI. So again, looks like the buying is largely focused towards the financials, and within that the large private banks from a flow perspective. So again, you might see a significantly large number from FIs in today's market. Even the broader market has turned a bit constructive in the last couple of days. And again, the feedback is now there is a bit of commitment as well coming in from larger HNIs into the broader market stocks, and that's showing up in the individual names as well. The breadth is again positive today. A lot of individual stocks are buzzing in trade, 5%, 10% up in the last couple of days. So clearly there is momentum back in the broader markets from retail and HN investors. Of course, we have a big earnings season to watch out for. Wipro today, Infosys tomorrow. So again, IT will be a big sector to watch out for. But in general, the earnings season is going to be quite critical for the near-term momentum. But purely from a flow perspective, it's towards the financials, and a bit of traction is back in the PSU stocks as well.
So Nimesh, we'll watch for IT, particularly Wipro tonight.
Yeah.
But what about other stocks? What are dealing rooms talking about in terms of buzz?
So in terms of individual stocks, remember the first stock on my list is Pratap Snacks. So that's been buzzing in the last couple of days. Flat today, but the stock was up 8% yesterday, has recovered very sharply from the recent lows. And again, some HNI seems to be quite active buyers, but the big buzz on the street is that maybe you'll see a corporate development very soon. Again, a potential change of ownership could be on cards for Pratap Snacks. So that's the reason why that's been buzzing off late. The second stock is NBCC. I spoke about buying interest back in the PSU basket. NBCC stands out. Very aggressive buying at HNI desk. Some large HNI investors have turned active buyers as well. And also for NBCC, there is a very strong buzz that the company is likely to bag a large order very soon. So that's a trigger there. The third stock is Akum Drugs. Again, a big move in the last couple of days. 10% was up 10% yesterday, 5% up today as well. The volumes have picked up. I understand there was a clean-out trade from a leading FI who sold out, and some domestic funds and some large HNIs have bought in the last 2 days into Akum Drugs. And the last is Tata Motors. Within the auto names, this is one stock which stands out in terms of aggressive selling. So for second day running, there is delivery-based selling from larger FIs in Tata Motors.
All right, as always, interesting list there, Nimesh. Thank you very much for that. So Pratap Snacks, as Nimesh pointed out, is the one where perhaps we may see some change in ownership. Nimesh, this is the one where we saw change of ownership recently, right? I mean, you had two large HNIs who came in.
Yeah, yes, Prashant. So there was a large block. The PE got exited. The entire PE stake was bought by two entities, and then there was an open offer as well. The open offer is closed. There was hardly any participation in the open offer, but now I understand there could be further change in ownership with regards to Pratap Snacks.
Okay, all right. We'll see how this one goes. But on the radar now, as are a few other things like IDFC First, for example.